Good morning, everybody. I got a little hungry. I'm out of bread. So, if you'll remember in one of my previous videos, I showed you how to make biscuits, homemade biscuits, on top of the stove in a pan. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm making my homemade biscuits here, and I'm going to make basically a sausage and egg and biscuit slider, basically. Kind of like the hamburgers with everything, in the little sliders. I'm going to make a breakfast slider. So I've already got my biscuits are cooking because they take the longest. And I'm going to go ahead and fix my sausage. I don't like it too thick. And I think I'm just going to fix 2 of them. And I'll save my one biscuit for something else later. But I'm just going to flatten that patty as flat as I can get it. Because like I said, I don't want it too thick of a piece of sausage. I want it kind of thin. And I like it brown, kind of crispy. Because it shrinks up a little. So I try to flatten it out as flat as I can. Yeah, if you're interested in seeing how I fix my biscuits on top of the stove, I use my cast iron skillet for my biscuits because it holds the heat more like the oven does. So that's an option if you run out of bread or you don't have any rolls and you want to make a sandwich or something like that, you can always make you some stove-top biscuits or bread. I'm hoping my little biscuits will get done by the time my sausage and eggs get done, but it does take a little longer. And the trick to making your biscuits is don't knead them to death. Just mix it up, mix your water and your oil with your flour. Just enough to get it to hold together. Knead it just enough to make it doughy and not really wet. And then pop it right in your pan and it will rise a lot better that way. You'll get more of a fluffier type of roll or biscuit. And like I said, if you want to see how I did that, go back and look up my video on how to make biscuits on top of the stove. We all know how to fry sausage, but I was just going to show you what I was doing this morning. I decided I wanted a sausage and egg slider. So that's what I'm fixing. One problem I found with most people when they make biscuits or bread, they knead it too much. They make it the dough too tough. So when you cook your biscuits or your bread, it comes out tough and it doesn't rise properly. So you just need to mix it up just enough to make a dough, but don't mix it up so much it starts getting tough on you. Turn that up just a little bit. They're not quite browning yet. I'm going to put just a tiny bit of butter on the top of my rolls before I flip them over. And I turned my burner up just a tiny bit. It had it on it. It was way too low. I think I got this one too hot. I was about to burn my sausage, y'all. I let my pan get too hot on me while I was messing with my bread. It doesn't take a whole long, a long time to make your bread. Just remember to preheat your pan first. And I check my biscuits to make sure they're not burning on the bottom, because when they start to brown, I'm going to flip my biscuits over. Woo! So I can get them a little bit browned on the top. I'm going to wipe just a little bit of that brownness out of there. I don't want my eggs black. I mean, I don't care if I have some of the dark in there, but I don't want them completely black. That'll do it. put me a little bit of salt and pepper. You may not want salt and pepper on your eggs, and that's fine. You do your eggs the way you want. I like to bust the yolk a little bit. And I'm going to try to keep them the size of my biscuits, hopefully. I need a little bit more oil in there. I know this is a non-stick pan, but the eggs seem to want to stick a little. Not much. Everything falling. I got to readjust my little hangers because this thing it's a little bit thicker at the top, and when I hang it up there it's harder to get it off because it sticks on the hanger. So I need to readjust those little hangers a little bit. But you know, this is live video. Well, I'll put it up there later. My eggs are not cooperating with me. Woo. See, I'm so used to flipping my eggs with my fork. It's actually easier for me to flip them with my fork than it is to use this spatula. Now I'm going to see if I can cut my biscuits open. Woo! Hot, hot, hot. See how fluffy they are on the inside? Woo! Hot, y'all. They'd cut a little easier if they were colder, but I don't want to wait till they get cold, so here I go. I'll leave that one in the pan. Turn the burner off. See, that's why I wanted to make my eggs as small as I could, because I didn't want them to hang over my... I guess you can see that. I don't know what I'm showing you. But I'm going to put my sausage on there. On top of my egg. Some people like to put ketchup on theirs. Some other things, it's just up to you. I like them basically like this. Turn them right side up so you can see the top of my biscuits. But there you go. I made sausage and egg breakfast sliders. How easy was that? Didn't take me long at all. I just whipped up that flour for the biscuits and popped it in the pan. Got that started while I ended up frying my sausage and my egg, and I've got breakfast sliders, y'all. Fix you some, you'll like them. Dear Lord, bless our food. Keep everybody out there safe and happy and well. I gotta take a bite. Y'all take a bite. Don't that look good? Breakfast slider. That is good, y'all. Breakfast slider made with a homemade biscuit. Still hot right out of the pan. That is good. So with that, I'm going to wish y'all a good day. Please like, share, and subscribe to my videos and fix you some breakfast sliders.